Well, today is Arbor Day, and the Indiana State Museum held a celebration to teach kids about the importance of trees. Let's have a look. Everyone knows that trees offer shade and provide us with oxygen, but the 2010 Arbor Day celebration at the Indiana State Museum showcased the many other uses that trees provide. The celebration featured a number of informational and interactive booths that had children creating bird feeders out of pine cones, learning about insects that are threatening trees in Indianapolis, and even witnessing a live wood carving demonstration.
It's all Indiana wood. It's all found. I pick it up from the dumps and tree trimmers.
The celebration featured a performance by Tim Womack, an environmental activist who has drawn comparisons to the biggest tree lover of all time, Johnny Appleseed.
I was doing the Johnny Appleseed Festival in Fort Wayne, and I got in late that night and at the hotel, and Sunday morning I got up and there was a newspaper outside the hotel door, and I picked it up. It was a Fort Wayne paper, and on the front page was a picture of little Timmy, little me, and it said, "Modern day Johnny Appleseed visits Fort Wayne." I said, well, you know, I'm down with that. If the people where he's buried call me that, you know, I'll pick it up and go with it.
Tim uses jokes, props, and chants to teach children the value of trees and encourage them to plant trees in their community. His performance concluded with him taking the kids outside to plant a tree of their own on the lawn of the museum. There was also a presentation by Indianapolis Power and Lights that taught kids about the dangers of electricity and power lines.
This is what it would look like, sound like when that antenna gets into a high voltage line.
They were shocked to learn that it takes less than 1 amp of electricity to kill a human being. At the end of the day, children were allowed to take home a tree of their own and encouraged to plant it in their yard.
Hopefully the kids today left here today with a little bit more wonder about and awe about how cool trees are. Hopefully they'll go to their school library or maybe pop in on a computer and start checking out trees and reading more about trees. At the end of the day, I hope, just like when I gave away the picture that had John Muir in it, you know, hopefully they can understand that just like John Muir was able to change the way America thought about its forest, ultimately creating the Sierra Club, that they too can have an idea and can change the way a whole country thinks. You can make a difference.
And if you want to make that difference, you can go to Tim's website at www.treachers.com or donate to the Arbor Day Foundation. This is Ken Spangler for ISM News.